Hey guys, okay, so today I am getting my hair done. Finally, right? I think I've been talking about getting my hair done for a couple months now and I still haven't done it. But today is Veterans Day, which by the way, happy Veterans Day to all of you veterans, and we greatly appreciate all the work that you have done for our country. My husband is a veteran, so he's off work today, and I asked him if perhaps I could go get my hair done, and he's so sweet, and he said that, you know, of course, go get your hair done and whatever. So I called and got an appointment. It's 12 o'clock right now, and I have my appointment at 12:30, so I should probably be on the road right now, but it's not that far off, so I'm thinking I can get there in time. But this is the last time you guys are gonna see the mop, the long discolored mop on my head. You guys are so sweet though. You guys always tell me my hair looks good, even though I really, honestly, my personal opinion, I don't feel like it does. But thank you. You guys are so sweet. But I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm getting it like 2 inches, probably about, I don't know, probably about like that much cut off of it. And then I'm going to get blonde and light brown highlights. So I'm a little nervous to get my hair done just because it's been over 8 months since I've done anything to my hair, but I know it's time, so I'm kind of just gonna go suck it up and get it over with. But I'm also excited because I don't know, it's always fun to get a new look. Plus, I'm at that really self-conscious stage of my pregnancy where I'm not obviously pregnant. Like from people looking at me, I just look like I've gained like 15 pounds. And I haven't gained 15 pounds, but I look like I have because I'm showing, but I'm not showing enough for people to be like, oh, she's totally pregnant. They just think I'm fat. So, yeah, that's been a little frustrating. But, and I ate a really big lunch because when I called and made the appointment, they said it would take a good 2.5, 3 hours to do my hair. And I'm like, that seems like a little bit of a long time, but I don't know, we'll see. So I ate a really big lunch because I'm hungry every 2 hours and I usually can't eat like a lot at one time. So I know sitting there for almost 3 hours, I'm going to be starving, and when I get hungry, I get nauseated. So I'd rather have a little bit extra food on my stomach and not get hungry and sick, if that makes any sense. But I should be good till dinner with that. So hopefully I won't be getting sick or anything. When my friend we were dyeing our hair like a couple weeks ago, like we did like a purple in our hair or something like that, which I need to get them to get rid of, but the smell of the dye like made me nauseated, so I'm hoping that the smell of hair dye doesn't make me nauseated this time, but I don't know, we'll see. And I'm not wearing makeup, by the way, so that's why I look kind of rough right now. Hopefully I'll look better when I get back. But alright, well, I've got to go find my money and gotta go put my makeup on and drive about 20 minutes to get there. So I need to go like now or I'm gonna be late. So I'll talk to y'all later. I hope you guys like my hair. I'll see you guys in a second. You guys are lucky. You don't have to go through the 3 hours with me. But I'll see y'all in a minute and y'all let me know what you think. Hey guys! Okay, so I got my hair done, and I'm a little disappointed, not by my hair, but because this webcam is not doing it justice at all. Like, not even coming close to doing it justice. But I love it. I spent I spent 4 hours in the salon. I got there at 12:30 and I got out a little bit before 5. So I spent right around 4 hours actually getting my hair done. It looks so good, you guys, and I know it sucks because the webcam you can't really tell, but I got blonde, hold on, I don't even know if y'all can see. I got like blonde highlights and like really light brown highlights, and she did color it like all over, like she did like an all over color as well. It took a long time, but the lady that did it was amazing. She did such a good job. And apparently I went to one of the more expensive hair salons. I wasn't aware that it was that expensive because I've never been there before. But it was not cheap at all. It was not even kind of cheap. But I mean, 4 hours of work, I can't even blame her. And I gave her a $30 tip. I don't know if that's a good tip for a hairdresser or what. I have no idea. But she was so nice and she did such a good job. I got there and I was thinking, okay, it'll take a couple hours to do my hair. And we started doing it. And after about an hour, she's still doing the base color. Like, she was taking little pieces of my hair. And this is just for the base, like the brown part. She was taking pieces about this thick right here, and she would put the color on with the little paintbrush thing, and she would stand there and do this, and she would work it through, and she would do this on every little teeny piece all over my head, and she was sitting here doing this on every piece for at least 5 minutes per every little bunch or whatever. So she was really making sure that she covered everything on my head, and she did a really good job. And then I told her I wanted light brown and blonde highlights. So then she goes through and she does the light brown highlights, and I'm like, okay, well, she mixed in the blonde highlights with that, you know, because I have all this foil all over my head, and she puts me under the hair dryer and rinses it and does all this stuff. And then we get back in the chair and she starts foiling me again. And I'm like, oh my God. But she was doing what she's supposed to do. Like, she did a good job. This place is very meticulous. Like, you don't leave there unless your hair meets their standards or whatever. And their standards are apparently way higher than my standards. Because when she finally got done and she was brushing through it and everything and it was dry, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. It looks amazing. It looks so much more just neat and not like a rat's nest basically on top of my head. And she was going through and she found this spot in the back of my head and she showed it to me, but I couldn't tell that there was anything wrong with it personally. But she said that when she'd put the foil in, like, it had bled down a little bit, so I had like a spot about like that big of blonde somewhere underneath my hair on this side. And I was like, I can't even tell, like, and I told her not to worry about it because she was freaking out, and she's like, I have to fix it. I'm gonna get the manager. I'm so sorry. Like, she was acting like she totally screwed my hair up, and I was like, I love it. You didn't mess my hair up at all, honey. Don't worry about it. And I hated that she felt so bad about it. But she felt I wouldn't let her fix it. I told her it wasn't a big deal, and unless I'm gonna like part my hair like from here to here for some bizarre reason, nobody's gonna see it. But the rest of it's pretty much perfect. But she took off $15 off of the price anyway, and she gave me a free super skinny serum by Paul Mitchell. She gave me this for free, and it's cost that's how much it costs, $17.39. So technically, I'm rounding this up to 20. Technically, I got $35 off of the total. So I think that's pretty good. And you put this on like before you blow dry it to protect your hair against the heat and whatever. But she was using this on my hair and it smelled so good. I was like, I want that. And she remembered that I had said I wanted it. And I was going to buy it anyway. I mean, I was going to buy it when I was checking out. But she just gave it to me because she felt like she messed up my hair in that one tiny little spot. But she didn't mess it up at all. It looks so good. I think it looks good. I really wish you guys could tell more about it. I'm going to try to like turn around so y'all can like see the back of it. Let's see. I don't even know if y'all can see. Hold on. There we go. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I know y'all can probably tell it's cut, but the color is way, way different as well. But I love it. It looks so good. Well, there you can kind of see. And she got as close to the roots as she could, which I was really happy about. Because every time I've gotten highlights in the past, they leave like a gap like this big between my root and the highlight. And I'm like, can you not get down to my roots? Like, really? Is it that hard? But I also usually go to really crappy places to get my hair done where they don't really care so much about your hair. But let me tell you, for the price that I paid, I better have really freaking good hair. And I gave her a $30 tip. Is that a good tip? I didn't know. I've never been to a place nice enough to really have to tip for hair, but they printed out my receipt and it said tip, and I'm like, oh gosh, I'm supposed to give her a tip? Like, what do I tip her? I didn't know. So I was like, oh, well, $30 for 4 hours of work. I think that's fair, right? Is that too much? So yeah, my total was well over $200. I'm not gonna say the exact amount, but it cost a lot. It was a lot. I'm not gonna say the name of the place either because it's a local salon. They do an amazing job. But yeah, that's my new hair. So I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. If you don't like it, just keep your mouth shut. I really hope you guys can even tell. I don't know. Maybe y'all can't even tell, but I can tell and I love it and I think it's amazing. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye guys.